Hello, this is Davide Biocchi speaking, and this is my weekly intermarket analysis. Let's start, as usual, with the euro dollar that is yet back in that, let's say, trading range that now is 1.113, 1.138. So, more or less up and down this level. This is the present and recent story of the euro dollar, and let's say the price is now in between these two levels, and so let's say that we have to see what is going to happen. Let's switch immediately after to the more interesting commodities, and let's start with the crude oil. The crude oil is really doing very good. The price is really very close to 95 and on his way, let's say, to be attracted by the price of $100 per barrel. In my opinion, this is a fatal attraction, and the price as a magnet will be attracted there. A lot of banks, a lot of, let's say, advisors provided a target price even above that level. So 105, 110. So let's see what is going to happen, but especially if there will be an escalation in the Ukraine situation, probably we will see even, let's say, increasing prices. So this is for what concerning the crude oil, but also the gold moved a lot. So what happened to the gold? That the price went through the level of 1,835 and arrived at very close at the level of 1,865. So right now we are around 1,858 at the present moment, and let's see what is going to happen in near term. Obviously, we still maintain the view that this can be a triangle, let's say, and that the target can be even interesting. The next step will be, in case of violation, in case of a market above 1,875, 1,915 to 20 will be the next step on this path. So really interesting the situation that we can see around here, and also let's have a look at what is happening in terms of yield of the T-note, US T-note. So we have seen it the last week even above the 2%, even if on Friday it was back 1.95, but we are at the high level after 2019. So it's really an important movement that we are looking at for the yield of the T-note, that for sure will impact also the stock indices very soon. Let's say that if we have a look at the market, we can start with the Russell, that after this strong run, let's say, tried again to re-enter this area that was around 2,100. Unable to do that, the price came back, and now we are very close again to the price of 2,000. So let's say that we receive a pullback at the previous support, now resistance, and it worked for the moment. So the market is still below here. Let's have a look also at the European situation, where the DAX, especially this morning, because of the escalation in Ukraine and the fears about the Russian, a potential Russian attack, really, let's say, highlighted as a possibility during the weekend. For sure, we have seen the DAX very close to the price of 14,800. That is the support of all this movement that started last April. So let's say 10 months ago, sorry. So the possibility is that if the price will be below the price of 14,800, there's a empty volume zone. So we will see probably a fast market towards 14,000. Let's say that this is obviously not something that we expect to happen, let's say, directly, but can work into, let's say, an attempt to reach that level and then again stay there, and maybe during the next days we will see something like that. So it's really a strong opportunity, and let's see what is going to happen. Also, the stocks 50, Euro stocks 50, is very close to the support of the area of 4,000. Let's say the area of the support is 4,000 to 3,980. So more or less that 20 point that worked as a support, and even here we have an empty volume zone below this level. So it's really important to maintain that prices. Let's finally have a look at the S&P 500 and at the Nasdaq itself. Here we go. So we have the S&P 500 that was unable to go above this price, but is still working as a resistance. And then right now we can see the market coming down. Obviously, we don't know if it will be moving towards the previous support of 4,250, but it seems to be quite interesting, the next movement that we will see in the market. More volatile and more aggressive is also the situation of the Nasdaq. We are far from the previous support of 13,700, but the market was really sold. So there was a sell-off on Friday. I was in front of the market. I day trade the market. So it's really a strong movement that we have seen, and I don't know, obviously, but we can expect even it to continue because of this news flow that is coming from Europe and especially from Ukraine. So this is, everything is, let's say, evolving day by day and moment after moment. So keep focused and see you next week. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye from Italy.